Breaking updates now. The face-off is only getting intensified here between the Aam Aadmi Party workers and the Delhi police. And now what we understand is that the Aam Aadmi Party workers who were protesting have been detained. You can see those visuals on your screens. In that vehicle are the detained protesters, and you can see what's been happening in the national capital. This is, of course, a planned protest, and security was on high alert in the national capital and the border areas. But right now you can see several of the Aam Aadmi Party workers have been now detained amidst protests. That is the big update we have right now as the face-off grows between Aam Aadmi Party workers and the Delhi police. They were, of course, protesting against the BJP because of the outcome of the Chandigarh Mayor Polls. We just heard Arvind Kejriwal a while back in his speech. He was blaming the BJP of foul play and of what he's called was a fixing of the polls. This is what we have right now on your screens, the protest breaking out. BJP Chor is what the slogans are reading mostly in those placards that have been held by the BJP, the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, Aam Aadmi Party workers there in the national capital. So it's a big face-off, of course, unfolding in the national capital. So this is the big update we have right now. We had BJP workers also holding counter-protests in the national capital. They were breaching of barricades that was going on, also protesting against each other. So Delhi has been rocked by protests, this time again by the Aam Aadmi Party workers who are holding protests. And now we can see some of them have been detained. Some of the Aam Aadmi Party workers have also been
अरविंद केजरीवाल, तुम्हें इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा, इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा। संघर्ष करो, हम तुम्हारे हाथ छोड़ो, हाथ छोड़ो। संघर्ष करो। अरविंद केजरीवाल ने शराब नीति में घोटाला किया है। कमीशन आयोग चोरी किया, दिल्ली की जनता को लूटा। अरविंद केजरीवाल को इस्तीफा देना पड़ेगा। चलो इस्तीफा दो, इस्तीफा दो, इस्तीफा दो, इस्तीफा दो, इस्तीफा दो। हेलो सर, हिरासत
Right, we just heard there some of the protesters speaking to the media, but of course we'll get you more voices, we'll get you more a sense of what's happening on the ground right now. My colleague Simran will be joining us on the broadcast very shortly to get us more details to exactly what has happened, who all or how many of the workers have been detained. Of course, this is something that is unfolding. We saw Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwan Mann today arriving at the Aam Aadmi Party office today, and to participate in the protest. They were leading the protest, and we see that how dramatic it has now become, the demonstrations against the BJP, and of course a BJP countering also as far as countering the protests also. So this is the latest update we have right now. A face-off between Aam Aadmi Party workers, Delhi cops, and of course the BJP workers. Many of the workers were stopped today, and many of them have been now detained. Also, you can see it's a high security situation there in the in the national capital, around the Aam Aadmi Party office also. And we understand that Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party Supremo, and the Delhi Chief Minister had been aggressively targeting the BJP, saying that that they lost because of BJP's foul play in the Chandigarh mayoral polls. So this is the update we have right now. Already we did have information about the Aam Aadmi Party's MLAs and volunteers planning protests outside the BJP headquarters, also claiming that there are cheating allegations against polls and the officers involved in the polling. My colleague Simran joins us on the broadcast for more. Simran, over to you. Where are you right now? Tell us what are you picking up from there? And we understand that Aam Aadmi Party workers have also been detained amid the face-off. We seem to have lost that connection with Simran. We'll try to reconnect there. But BJP, remember, has staged a counter-protest also. And the ED heat continues on Arvind Kejriwal. He has skipped the 5th summon. He was supposed to appear today. But we again see Arvind Kejriwal not appearing before the ED and also targeting the BJP. And also we see right now that these are the latest visuals coming in from the national capital on your screen, viewers, on the Aam Aadmi Party protests being held in the national capital, and many of the Aam Aadmi Party workers have been detained. Earlier we saw Aam Aadmi Party leaders claiming that many of their workers and leaders have been put under house arrest, but right now what we know, at least they have been detained. Traffic jams have also been witnessed in the national capital due to these protests that have turned out very, very dramatic, what we understand also from the visuals that you see on your screens. And security, of course, around Arvind Kejriwal's residence, Aam Aadmi Party and BJP headquarters were tightened overnight because a face-off was somewhere expected there. But remember, we see the live visuals coming in on your screens. Protests are staged by BJP, Aam Aadmi Party, protests and counter-protesting, and these are just positioned a few hundred meters apart. In central Delhi, that have resulted in prolonged traffic jams also. And, police has barricaded the roads, redirected vehicles as both parties demonstrated against different issues, against each other. There are, of course, slogans of Arvind Kejriwal, Istifa do, also by the BJP workers who are holding counter-protests. In the bus, you can see the detained Aam Aadmi Party workers also sloganeering and sloganeering against the BJP, upping the ante after the mayoral poll loss. We heard Arvind Kejriwal earlier talking about BJP and what happened. The claims that there was cheating that happened, and henceforth the Aam Aadmi Party lost the mayoral polls in Chandigarh. But right now, what we only see is that there are protests and demonstrations that are happening. You can see two visuals, set of visuals we are showing you right now. BJP protest and also Aam Aadmi Party protest. My colleague Simran is live with us on the broadcast for more. Simran, tell us more details. We understand that many of the Aam Aadmi Party workers have been detained.
And supporters. I'm joined by senior leader of the party as well, and also the advisor to the AAP. Ma'am, what has been the situation that has unfolded shortly after Delhi CM and Punjab CM have addressed the party workers in the cadre? They were going towards the BJP office, they were marching. How has it unfolded? What has happened?
See, 4 days ago, we had announced that there's going to be a massive protest in Delhi. And today, in the morning, Delhi police started detaining all our senior leaders. The constitution of our country, the democracy allows us a peaceful protest. तो ये एकदम शांतिपूर्ण प्रोटेस्ट होनी थी. सुबह से दिल्ली पुलिस ने सबको डिटेन किया. पंजाब से लोग करने के लिए आ रहे थे कि किस तरह से जो चंडीगढ़ का मेयर का इलेक्शन था वो सीधे चीटिंग हुई, धांधलीबाजी हुई. उन लोगों को डिटेन कर दिया गया, उन लोगों को पहुंचने नहीं दिया दिल्ली में, और दिल्ली में हमारे लीडर्स को हाउस अरेस्ट कर दिया. यहाँ पे आपने देखा कि किस तरह से हमें प्रोटेस्ट नहीं करने दिया. तो ये क्या चल रहा है? देश में तानाशाही चल रही है. डेमोक्रेसी में संविधान हमें अधिकार देता है कि हम एक पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट करें. जो चंडीगढ़ का मेयर का इलेक्शन था वो सीधे कैमरा पे रिकॉर्ड हुआ है कि किस तरह प्रिजाइडिंग ऑफिसर ने चीटिंग करके भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जिताने की कोशिश की है. हमने कोर्ट में केस फाइल किया और मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि कोर्ट से हमें हमारे फेवर में डिसीजन मिलेगा.
Well, we have also seen now scenes of getting detained of the party workers which happened from the border.
Go ahead, because there were barricades that were being put up here, and that is the reason.
What is this thing? He's skipping the summons. He's not skipping the summons. He's here right in front of the cameras. He's addressing his workers right in front of the cameras. The point is that it is very clear that the cheating has now been caught on camera. Till now, everybody used to say कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी गड़बड़ी करती है, धोखाधड़ी करती है. अब live camera पे catch हो चुका है. They have nowhere to hide. And in the whole of North India, Arvind Kejriwal is the tallest leader. That is the reason why they are not allowing us a protest today, and that is the reason they keep sending summons to Mr. Kejriwal.
Now, what is the way forward for the party right now? There is coordinating from every side. You can see one side they are protesting against what has happened in Chandigarh. Right now, what has happened here is also a big issue to deal with. What is the way forward? What you can see?
See, we are a party जो आंदोलन से निकली है. हमें ये कितना भी डराने की कोशिश करें, हमने से कोई डरने वाला नहीं. आज देखिए आपने डिटेन करने की कोशिश करी, फिर भी हजारों लोग पहुंचे यहाँ पे. तो तानाशाही के खिलाफ हम आवाज उठाते रहेंगे, उठाते रहे हैं. और
इस बात को दिखा रहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी लोकतांत्रिक तरीके से नहीं, गुंडई के दम पर चुनाव को जीतना चाहती है.
There seemed to be a network issue there where Simran is right now positioned. There is, of course, some network problem. We'll try and reconnect when there is a better audio. But we just heard the Aam Aadmi Party leader and spokesperson Reena Gupta also speaking to Republic TV and, of course, slamming the BJP. We also heard Delhi Minister Gopal Rai just a while back. He was also, of course, slamming BJP's protesters, calling them goons. And you can see there are protests and counter-protests in central Delhi and, of course, at the border, the Singhu border also. But my colleague Simran was reporting from outside the Aam Aadmi Party office where hundreds of Aam Aadmi Party workers have gathered, and it's a face-off between the Delhi police and the protesters right now. Many of the Aam Aadmi Party workers have been also detained amidst the sloganeering, the heavy sloganeering and demonstrations were taking place. Arvind Kejriwal, remember, has been leading the protest. He was addressing a public and also saying that votes were stolen by the BJP and, of course, alleging cheating in the polling. And we do understand that this is a protest that is only growing quite dramatic right now in the streets of Delhi. All right, I'm told that Simran is back with us on the broadcast. Simran, give us a sense of what's happening on ground zero. There is a lot of demonstrations, sloganeering and detentions also taking forth.
Well, yes, what has unfolded right now, just few minutes ago, is a complete chaos. While we have seen dramatic scenes and a face-off between the Delhi security personnel and the AAP protesters who have in huge numbers tried to outnumber the security personnel at the barricading site where they were trying to march towards the BJP office, they were detained. Right now, we have also seen a voice that is coming from AAP saying that this is a clear attempt of the Delhi police and the ruling party BJP to try and stop the voice which is actually trying to come out and protest against the cheating that has happened in the mayor elections in Chandigarh. This protest, let me tell you, was organized to launch the agitation against what has happened in Chandigarh during the mayor elections while the presiding officer was there, and on camera the AAP says that the cheating happened, and this is how the party workers, after being addressed by Delhi CM and Punjab CM here at the AAP office at ITO in Delhi, reacted. They were trying to raise voice and say that what has happened with them needs to be taken seriously. But after the Delhi police tried to stop the march of the protesters, they were detained in bus. And what we have also shown that the protesters were being carried out by the Delhi police security personnel who were being detained after they tried to outnumber them, and they tried to create some sort of chaos here, and they tried to make the law and order situation problematic for the authorities who have been stationed here. Remember, the Delhi police has heightened their security at this very site since morning. The senior police rank officers were present here to monitor the situation and give a talk of the security present at the AAP office, and hence the AAP workers could not try to go and march beyond that barricading while the BJP, on the other hand, was also protesting just few meters away from the AAP office against Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi CM, skipping the summons by the ED. Back to you.